Hey, what's going on, my friend? It's Jeff Newport from ChasingStrength.com. And in today's video, which is going to be a short one, we are covering kettlebell exercise technique tips. And actually, we're just going to cover one really important one, okay? And this has to do with your feet. Your feet? Yeah. I know it's kind of weird. So let me give you the background. All right. I recently had the great pleasure to work with Mike on his technique via Zoom calls. I do those every once in a while. And we ran through his clean and press. But in order to do that, we started at the beginning, which was his swing. So what we did is we found the perfect position for him. Okay. And then we moved to the clean. And by the way, that right there is a technique tip. If you're trying to master the clean, go back and make sure your swing is up to snuff. Okay. Up to par. Okay. Because the clean is built off the swing. Okay. So that being said, we had dialed in his start position for the clean, which is nearly identical to the swing. Okay. And in fact, in case you don't know this, there are 4 different kettlebell start positions or setups that I like to call the position that the kettlebells start in on the floor relative to your body. Okay. You want to pay attention to those and figure out what the best one is for you. Okay. So after we worked on the clean, we moved to his military press and we start with the single and then move to his double. And that's the same way you want to do this too. Okay. Don't start with a double, go with the single, make sure both sides are feeling smooth and even, and then move to the doubles. All right. In fact, I have a whole sequence I typically run folks through. And generally, there are a lot of aha moments. And so that being said, there's the background. Here was Mike's biggest aha moment, which I thought, you might want to test out for yourself, okay, to see if it makes your press feel stronger. So here is the cue that I gave him. And this was his aha moment. And it goes like this. Before you press, grip the ground with your feet. All right. Imagine that you have roots growing out of your feet like a tree. And once you do that, then press. Okay. Now, I know it sounds kind of strange, kind of woo-woo. It's definitely got some imagery in there, but test it out for yourself and see if it helps. Why? Well, because we all have different strengths and different weaknesses when it comes to the kettlebell lifts. Okay. And that's why I recommend people do themselves a favor and get their technique dialed in from the start before they actually start training regularly and religiously with kettlebells, as opposed to dialing in their technique after they hurt themselves because they don't know what they're doing. All right. So that being said, if you need some help with your technique and you know that you need to shore it up, I'll leave 2 links to programs I have in the description below this video. All right. The first one is called the Big 6. It's for single kettlebell technique. And the second one is Kettlebell Strong, and that's for double kettlebell technique. So again, test out this cue that I gave Mike. That was his aha moment. And leave me your thoughts in the description below. Hopefully you like this video. If you did, click the like button, click the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you know somebody who needs some help with their kettlebell technique, share this video with them too, right? Because sharing is caring. Until next time, my friend, stay strong.